Good morning, I'm Kevin. Today we are actually going to replace a couple of windows in the patio doors. These windows have actually lost their seal and we need to take them out. So step number one, a couple of things you might need, either small screwdriver or some of these little pick sets. We've got to pick out some little pieces on the outside, and we also, before you get started, you need to go ahead and score the edge around the paint with a utility knife. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop out the pieces, unscrew it. If you don't have a vacuum seal glass pane holder, you're going to need an additional person. It's nice to have these kind of grippy gloves just so the glass doesn't slip out of your hand. So we're going to go outside. I've already actually scored the inside and the outside, which I also got scored myself with the utility knife as well. So we're going to get the outside bracket off, and then we're going to remove the rest of the glass. So we've got these little plastic pieces that go in there, so I'm just going to use a little pick set and pull those out. When I put the new window in, I want to make sure these are on the inside because it's kind of weird they're on the outside. I don't know why they are. The new door, the new window that I'm putting in has, it's actually a little bit thicker glass than this, and it has its own little plastic pieces, so I'm not worried about scoring things up when I pull these out. If I was reusing this, I'd be a little more careful with how I pull these out. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I am going to remove the screws from around the door. And before I get all the way down, I'm gonna leave one at the top and one at the bottom. And then I'm gonna open the door, and then I'm gonna have my lovely helper hold both sides while I pull out the last two screws and we pop the window out. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the last two screws. She's holding it on both sides. So you may find some silicone or something on the inside. Make sure you peel that off and get a clean edge. The new windows actually have a better set of seals inside the window. So it's, when you close it, when you sandwich it around it, it's gonna be a lot easier. Also, again, I'm gonna put the screw things on the inside. So the next step is to basically pop this apart. Let me show you the new window here real quick. So here's the new window. The new glass is actually considerably thicker than the old glass, which is great, and it is the low E glass as well. So there's a few screws holding it together. I'm gonna pop this apart. Then I'm going to take the window with the outer frame on it, pop it in from the outside, then pop this frame in on the inside and screw it back into place. So it's not super difficult, but you do need an extra set of hands. All right, so I'm gonna set this glass in, push it in, have her grab it from the other side. Fix that bottom there.
What am I fixing?
Pushing it in, lifting it up. Lift up the glass, yep. Push it together now from the top. Now I'm going around and putting some screws in just to hold it in. It's not as easy to, and I'm setting this on a light torque setting so that I don't over tighten these screws, and I'm trying to do them around so it creates an even seal. And then I'll go back and I'll hand tighten them with a handheld screwdriver. So the biggest takeaway I can say from this is actually pretty easy, but when you go to put the window in, it doesn't kind of stay in the half of the frame very well. and then you have to, it wants to kick around. So you definitely need a couple of hands, that's for sure. All right, so we finished up the doors, got the new glass in, worked out really well. When I first started the video, I told you that the window above me had actually lost its seal. So I went ahead and replaced that as well, had to knock everything out, just make a little frame for it to sit on, and then use brick mold all the way around it. I wish I would have done a video on it, but I started it at night because it's been about 105 degrees down here. Big mistake, because I had the big lights out here while I was working. Attracted those big giant murder hornets. It was glorious. And so, but got it finished, got that done. Just have to paint and caulk. So just a little bit of paint and we'll be in shape. And remember, doing things yourself, even if you're getting attacked by murder hornets in the middle of the night, allows you to be free. When I put the new window in, ouch, dang it. Okay, go on the other side now. Hold it in against that. Oh, hold the top too. Kind of, well,